Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Shut up and take my money.
School's in session. I'm Mr. Guzman. Welcome to the classroom. Fantastic Four are finally coming to the MCU officially. Not in the 616 right away. I'm going to talk about that soon. But what I really want to talk about is my predictions for this movie that comes out on Friday, July 25th. So after this is done, if you look in the description, you can find a checklist and find out after all the movie's over, after any of our post-credit scenes are answered. If so, you can find out what I got correct and what I got wrong. So let's break down these predictions for this great movie that could really set the new stage for the MCU going forward. Let's start with the money, man. Let's talk about some cash.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
What I think is that Superman has been so far very successful in his opening weekend and going to the second weekend, but I think Fantastic Four overall will be a higher money getter, higher grossing film than Superman overall. We're talking about the worldwide box office and the domestic box office too. I could be wrong, but I'm a Marvel fan, a Marvel stan, you might say, and I believe I'm correct though. This is my idea. I think they're going to do this for the post-credit scene. I think we're going to see Jonathan Majors.
I said it.
I know I said he got fired in other videos, but I believe Jonathan Majors is coming back for one scene in this movie. I really do. I think it's going to be just like the end of Quantumania. It will be the Council of Kangs, all of them coming all together, and then somehow Doom's going to come in and obliterate everybody. And that's what's going to end the Kang Dynasty, which was the original movie coming up, and truly launch what we know as Doomsday. Here's another prediction. Could be way off on this one, but I'm swinging for the fences, guys. If you saw the movie Thunderbolts, the post-credit scene had the team looking onto the screen. There's a disturbance in space, and they saw a spaceship. And as it turned, they saw the number 4 on the side. So we're all thinking the Fantastic Four. Semi-spoiler, the end of the movie of the Fantastic Four, they're going to end up in the 616 and meet the new Avengers, aka Thunderbolts. But I don't think it's that simple. I really feel they're trying to do a little what we call a bait and switch. So I think they want us to expect this Fantastic Four, but it's going to be someone else. I personally believe it's going to be Victor Von Doom.
I said it. I said it. It had to be said.
AKA Dr. Doom. I believe somehow they're going to meet up at the end of the movie. I don't think it's going to be the movie until the end. And then they're going to both try to save the planet from Galactus. And I believe that Doom's going to go on one identical ship, and he's going to end up in our universe 616. And I think the Fantastic Four are also going to go in a ship, but they're going to end up in the same universe that the Beast and Monica Rambeau and Binary were in the end of the Marvels. Because I have a feeling, because that universe, there's an X-Men, obviously. And there was also interviews with the actor who plays Nightcrawler in the X-Men movies saying that in the new movies coming up, he's going to be battling at some point fighting Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal. So I think there's a little bit of a leak. And also the setting of this place. The setting, I think, is going to be more of a, and I don't think this is much of a big prediction, because if you've seen the trailers, it looks more like a futuristic Land of Tomorrow type vibe, kind of like a Jetsons meets Land of Tomorrow, Disneyland kind of vibe, if you know what I mean. Not only that, I believe the Fantastic Four are going to be the only superheroes in this world. And also, they're going to be celebrated as such. They're going to be loved. Even the Thing, everyone's going to see them. They're going to have the action figures. They're going to be loving these guys. And in this world, I also feel that Natasha Lyonne has been attached to this project. I don't believe they said who she is in the cast. I believe that Herbie the Robot will be voiced by Natasha Lyonne. That's another bold prediction right there. Mole Man's gonna be the first villain, if you would, that they're gonna battle in the very beginning. It's gonna start in media res, meaning in the middle of the action. That's when the film's gonna start, kind of like a Star Wars movie or Avengers movies. So we're gonna start in the action, kind of figure out what's going on. That battle who we're fighting is gonna be a big old monster, and I believe Mole Man will be the one controlling that monster in the very beginning of the movie. And that's how we're getting introduced to the Fantastic Four as far as how they engage in battles and showing off their powers. That's what I believe. At first, I thought John Malkovich might be the Mole Man, but now I think it's the guy. They said they hired the guy from Cobra Kai. You know, that actor, the guy named, I think it's Paul Walter Hauser. He's gonna be the, the guy with Stingray and Cobra Kai is gonna be Mole Man. That's what I think. Looks like Mole Man. Let's make him Mole Man. Why not? And a couple things about the Silver Surfer. We all know, have other videos explaining why it's a female Silver Surfer instead of the Norrin Rad Silver Surfer that we all know. But if you also watch the other videos, you know that I believe that when they get to the 616 universe, because again, we're in an alternate universe, that it will be Lakeith Stanfield. He is going to be the Silver Surfer of our universe. That one we might have to wait on. I'm not sure if we're going to find that out yet, but maybe he meets them when they're coming in the ships when they eventually get to our world. Maybe that's what we'll see. Even if half these predictions are correct, I believe that Fantastic Four First Steps will be the biggest MCU movie since Endgame. I know they throw that around a lot, and definitely I think it'll be at least the best since Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I want to give a lot of love to everybody. Today is my 100th day on YouTube as the classroom with Mr. Guzman. It's been a lot of fun learning a lot about how this whole thing works, and I love all the appreciation I get from you guys out there. Every time you like a video, you watch a video, you share it, you subscribe, it means everything to me, and I truly, truly appreciate you guys out there. Keeps me motivated to keep making these wacky, weird, random videos about Marvel for you guys too. All right, out there. So remember, let's go watch some Fantastic Four. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you next period.
All right, I'ma set it. Nobody in the world can test my rapping style. I'ma do a demonstration. So turn your head and watch me now.